A surprise inactive the last few weeks has been Drake Jackson, the 49ers' top draft pick this year. Now, he doesn't have a ton of sacks. He doesn't play against the run very much. He's made a few plays this season, and he's very young. He seems like has a lot of talent. The Niners have given him rave reviews all year, but all of a sudden he doesn't play. He can't even suit up. And the Niners' pass rush has been a little inconsistent the last month. You think they should play him or not?
Yeah, I would definitely make him active. Think more attack and don't think, coverage. Or like right now it's like, do you go with the extra D tackle or do you go with the extra D end? I would rather see them go with the extra D end and use a Menahue and Jordan Willis inside and go to your 4 defensive end alignment in obvious passing situations. So, and just allow your linebackers to take care of the run. So, yeah, I think your defensive ends are the teeth of your defense, and I want my defense to have more teeth, not less teeth. So, yes, I want Drake Jackson. I also think Drake's got a kind of a tendency to be able to bat down passes. He's got a skill for it. Batting down passes in football is a very similar trait to blocking shots in basketball. And some guys have the knack and some guys don't. He has a knack for knocking down passes. I believe he's among the NFL league leaders in batted down passes. You're playing all kinds of coordinated games up front. Continue to do that and make him active and get him in that rotation and keep those guys as fresh as possible. I would steal a roster spot somewhere else to make sure Drake is active.
Well, I think on a defense with Nick Bosa, you're going to get a lot of quick passes away from Nick Bosa, right?
Right.
So if you're playing on the D-line on the other side, probably should be ready. He seems like a smart young man, and he's got long arms. So, boom, absolutely, great fit. I don't see why they're not playing him. I mean, they keep saying they want extra deep tackles so they can be strong against the run. They haven't been particularly strong against the run. Maybe you just have to, they need an extra D end out there because Jordan Willis is good. Ebukam hasn't been giving him that much. Ebukam is hurt. Ebukam has an ankle injury. And if he plays, I don't know if he'll be 100%. Maybe this is a week because of that to get Drake out there.
There's a problem here. And I know this is maybe not one you want to talk about. But the problem is Kinlaw's got high draft position, and he's not getting much done.
That's
and
fair.
So because of that, they feel the need to carry an extra tackle to fortify themselves inside because Javon is not getting a ton done. And so that's costing them a defensive end. So that's I think the issue is that Javon gets the reps and he's in there and they know he's got potential. And he had a couple of real nice plays early in the game, but he's not giving you a lot against the pass at all. And he's not getting heat on the quarterback. He's not necessarily dominant in the run game. He doesn't make plays out of his space. I like Kinlaw, but I think that's the problem really in a nutshell is that they want to put him up there for his strength, but then to have him there, you got to have some backups, and that's taking a spot away from Drake.
Yeah, I mean, Kinlaw played 30 snaps in the last game. That's 44%. He had been about 22 before then. They also have Kevin Givens, who is back. He played 29 Snaps. They have T.Y. McGill played 19 snaps. How about Armstead? Armstead played 36 snaps. Explain that to me. It's a playoff game. Eric Armstead played 30. That's 53%. And then Bosa played 40 snaps. 59. I didn't get that. What was that? They were pacing themselves in a playoff game. That's amazing.
Well, they do feel like if you went and talked to Chris, he would tell you, I got 2 starting defensive lines. But that's something you say.
You don't.
And it's
not in the playoffs.
You still got to play your ones. I mean, Bosa's got to get more snaps than that. Maybe they wanted to keep Bosa fresh for a fourth quarter push, and that's why his snaps were low. Maybe they were trying intentionally to keep his snaps down early in the game. But I mean,
and then they brought in the backups at the end. I know that, but still, it seemed like one way to run on the Niners is just wait until they have all their backup D linemen in, which they do all the time, and then just run. And it's a green light to run the ball when you got Menahue, Jordan Willis, T.Y. McGill, and whoever. The fourth guy.
Givens.
Sorry, Givens. But yeah, essentially. So
I thought in this game, I thought Bosa was their best defensive lineman against the run. I thought he made the most plays. He was the most active. He had the biggest number of tackles. I mean, just look at the list. I thought Bosa played good. Omenihu played phenomenal.
yeah.
Eric Armstead played phenomenally in limited snaps. And then the other guys didn't get a ton done. And that's Kinlaw and Givens. Those guys have to step up and make more plays.
I'd understand not playing Drake Jackson if they were like, look, we got these 4 great guys. They're on the field most of the time. It's just not that many out. We need they're using a whole rotation, and it's kind of hard to say week to week which guy's going to go off. It's not like Omenihu's going off every week. It's basically Bosa and you'll see. So it could be Kerry Hyder. Play Drake Jackson.
Against teams like Seattle, that they know they've got to run the football with Kenneth Walker. I think, when you have these teams that are so they're kind of a run-dominant type team. Yeah, run-dependent teams. They're going to go with that extra player inside.
But that's not Tampa.
Bodies.
It's not Dallas. It's the Giants to a degree. But that's it.